Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going over the top 10 Canadian provinces that the United States should invade. Keep in mind that this is a subjective list, so feel free to have your own opinions on which provinces we should invade. Just remember that you are wrong and I am right. Now let's jump into it. Coming in at number 10 is Quebec. And despite the high population and a population that already wants to leave Canada, seemingly, there are some problems with Quebec. For example, it speaks French. I mean, what's up with that? We already have Puerto Rico with their Espanol, which is bad enough. So come on, Quebec, wee on out of here. Next on the list is New Brunswick. I don't have much to say about them, except that they need to make up their minds. They have two official languages, which is English and French. I mean, come on, guys. At number 8 is a choice that might be a little bit controversial, but I have my reasons. It's Prince Edward Island. Now, at first you might think, what's wrong with Prince Edward Island? But like 250 years ago almost, we broke up with the British. We don't want to bring their monarchy back in here, princes and whatever. Plus, we already have Hawaii, so why do we need another island? So Saskatchewan is my pick for number 7. I can't really think of any reasons that we don't want Saskatchewan, but I can't really think of any reasons that we do either. It would fit in with its neighbors to the south, Montana and South Dakota, as empty voids where no one lives. So at least it has that, and hey, you know what? They don't speak French. At number 6, I have Nova Scotia. Next up at number 5 is Manitoba. Manitoba has a pretty cool shape. It's got, shaped like a mitten, sort of like Michigan. But on top of that, we'd finally be able to reconnect with our boys from the northwest angle, who have been held hostage by Manitoba since 1842. Number 4, Alberta. Why should we take Alberta? One word, oil. Also, there's this weird oval in the north of Alberta. I don't know what it is, but I'm not willing to go to another country to find out. So that's why we should invade it, so it's part of our country. At number 3, we have Newfoundland and Labrador. Well, this might not seem as an obvious pick to be so high on the list. You gotta remember the global superpower of Greenland lies just offshore. Now, we don't really know what kind of technologies Greenland has, since in all maps, they're just covered in white. Great camouflage. But really, it could be an enemy like nothing we've ever faced. So, we take Newfoundland and Labrador, and we have a good place to defend Greenland if they ever attack. And also, if we need to launch an attack against them and invade Greenland, it's a close starting point. Our runner-up in second place is Ontario. First, I'm going to list the obvious reason. Tearing down the CN Tower so that Seattle can once again reign supreme in the category of buildings that look like the Seattle Space Needle. There's also a less obvious reason, which is taking complete control of the Great Lakes. As Albert Einstein once said, wow, these lakes sure are great. First, but certainly not least, is British Columbia. To kick off the list of reasons why British Columbia is a province that we should invade, is that it can be shortened as BC, which is a time period. How cool would that be to have a state that's named after a period of time? I think that'd be pretty cool. Second, Diary of a Wimpy Kid was filmed there. What a neat fact. Also, by taking British Columbia, we can move everything from Texas in a straight line right to Alaska, which we can use as a starting point for an attack against Greenland from the north, which they will never see coming. I hope you enjoyed this list. If you have any questions about Spellcop, you can leave them in the comments and I'll make a follow-up video where I answer them. Oh, wee, my friends.